Hi there, Jay Uecker here at the Network Life Center in Louisville, Colorado, and today I want to talk about neck pain. And in order to make it a little more interesting for myself and for you, I'm going to ask you a trivia question. So, if humans have 7 cervical vertebrae, how many cervical vertebrae do giraffes have? And I'll answer the trivia question at the end of this video. So when we're talking about spinal pain, any kind of spinal pain, but certainly neck pain too, kind of have to go back to the beginning, back to when we're in the womb, back to when we're babies, when we're just little kids, because during that part of our life, the part of our nervous system that's online is a part that's just feeling into our environment. There's no thinking going on. We're just relating directly to the energetics of our environment through the sensitive part of our nervous system. And when we're doing that, we're feeling into our parents especially. And when we're feeling into their system, we might notice that their system says that there's things in the world that aren't safe. There might be emotions and sensations and feelings that aren't safe to experience. And since we rely on them for our survival, our nervous system just automatically adopts those survival patterns, and just through resonance, just through entrainment. And what happens is our body uses muscle tension to wall off the offending energy in our body. Our nervous system shuts breath down to certain areas so that we can't experience the sensations that are in there. And we use our posture to sequester certain parts keep certain parts separate from other parts. And so kind of there are certain areas where the survival programming gets installed, where tension happens a lot of times, and a lot of times that has to do with our belly, our low back and our belly, because it's kind of a vulnerable area. It's all about safety. And then for a lot of humans, behind our heart, this tension gets stored, protective tension gets stored around our heart. And our different parts of our spine are connected to every other part. And so in order for our spine to sort of function as a whole unit, something that happens in one part affects other parts. And so our neck is actually really connected to our heart area and to our low back area there. The upper part of our neck is really connected to our lumbar spine, and the lower part of our neck is really connected to our heart area. And so a lot of times I find that if people are experiencing neck pain, it's because their heart area or their lumbar spine is sort of locked down. And again, from this perspective, pain is really not the problem. Pain is actually the solution. Often we feel pain in a place that's more awake, more aware. And if people are feeling neck pain, what I find a lot of times is that it's because it's trying to relate to the low back and the heart. And when we can help the body sort of unravel what's going on in the low back and the heart, then the neck starts to free up too. And again, the work that we do here at the Network Life Center is very oriented in that way. So to answer the trivia question, how many cervical vertebrae if humans have 7 cervical vertebrae, how many cervical vertebrae do giraffes have? Well, believe it or not, humans and giraffes have the same amount of cervical vertebrae, just 7. Even though a giraffe's neck is really long, it has 7 cervical vertebrae in there. So if you found this video interesting or found this information interesting or useful, maybe you think it's useful for someone else, you could share it with them, you could leave a comment, or you could like it, and that'll help people find it on the web. So I look forward to next time.